I have a confession to make. I've been watching Jersey Shore in 2026. And I think it might be the last great reality TV show ever.
Baffling.
Now, whilst my current unemployment does have its downsides, I have no money or anything to do, it does give me the opportunity to watch crap all day. Now, without getting into the nuances of why I think all other reality TV is bad, I specifically want to talk about why I think Jersey Shore is good and why I think it captured the last good opportunity for reality TV.
You like the boobs?
If you don't know, Jersey Shore is a 2009 show where MTV put a bunch of mentally ill party people in a house together to see what happens. And that's all they're there to do. They're there to hang out, to party, they do a pretend job in it, but they're there to hang out and party. The thing is with Jersey Shore is you've got an endless cast of good characters. You've got Snooki, you've got The Situation.
Central Cab.
Can I get a taxi for 6 people?
Hey, what is your name, sir?
Situation.
Huh?
Situation.
And you've got Paulie D. You've got Vinny, you've got Dina.
You like the boobs?
You've got Rani and Sammy.
Don't like JWoww, I'm not a fan of Snooki.
And whilst these people may all suck to hang out with in real life, together they're just excellent.
You're gonna fly a kite?
I think why they're excellent is a bit more interesting than they're just loud and all over the place.
Get lost.
Jersey Shore came about before the internet and social media became our entire lives. Sure, it existed then, but as a social function, not a career function. And in Jersey Shore, you get these kind of really weird, eccentric, sort of real characters. I'm always kind of a bit hesitant to say real in terms of reality TV because you know it's fake and played up, but there is something quite authentic about them. If you look at reality TV today, the people they cast are usually extremely polished, they're micro-influencers, they're kind of amateur celebrities already.
My dad, let's just get it out of the way, right? My dad's Daddy's IR.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
They know how to behave and they're aware of themselves being perceived. Of course, they know they're on the show, but the reality TV stars of today know how to present themselves. They know how to act. They know what audience reactions are going to be. They usually have some coaching before going on. And they're also usually quite a safe crop of people. But the characters in Jersey Shore are messy. They change. They've sort of got personas or what they think of themselves, and then that kind of changes throughout. It surprises me how inconsistent these people are. Sometimes they're great and sometimes they're horrible, but there's not the immediate casting of a villain, a hero. There are obviously the story threads of reality TV, but it feels very organic. It feels like a group of crazy people in a house. It doesn't feel like they are trying to be celebrities necessarily. I don't get the impression watching Jersey Shore that they're on there to try and launch a career. Sure, they dream of being famous probably, but I don't get that sense. They're not acting like I'm launching Snooki into the world. These people aren't afraid to show themselves in a very real way. There wasn't the horribly intense online scrutiny that comes with reality TV now. Everyone's got to be on their guard because there's 2 audiences you've got to please. You've got to please the audience watching, and then you've got to please the audience online reacting to clips. And the second one of them are far more savage than the first. Jersey Shore feels like the last reality show free from being sanitized. I'm not here to question the ethics of if that's a good thing or not, but it certainly does feel raw in a way you don't get today. The cast get drunk, they get into physical fights, they have very questionable attitudes around women.
Hooking up with grenades, okay, that is a bigger ugly chick. And then also landmines, which is a thin, ugly chick.
But it scratches the itch that you want from reality TV. You want something to gawp at. You want intense relationships to get invested in. And these are complicated, messy people. You can get invested in someone like Snooki. Because for me, I love Snooki. I want her to succeed, and I see her pinning her own downfall again and again and again. And it's endearing and just captivating to watch. In series 3, Snooki's basically trying to get laid the entire time and unsuccessfully each time. And it's just so endearing watching her react to that with such authenticity and emotion and not thought out ideas. It's just so refreshing. You know, you've got another one of my favourite characters, Mike, the Situation, who's mental. He's an insane man. He's the only one that comes in with a persona that makes no sense, but it feels authentically him. I do get the impression he was this guy and he wanted to be a local legend and then just ended up on the show. I don't think it was a calculated thing of, to be on TV, I'm gonna become the Situation. He's just the Situation.
All right, we got a situation.
And I think you can look at Jersey Shore and kind of understand why people get so nostalgic for the culture of the noughties. Jersey Shore is not highbrow. It's very entertaining. It's not even really good. It's just really entertaining. But there's a freedom to it. The irony is, in Jersey Shore, they are all being surveilled and watched, but it has this genuine feeling like they don't feel like they're being watched. In reality TV today, you really get the sense that they're all very, very conscious of being watched. In some shows, that is the premise. You get a show that Channel 4 tried to launch, like The Circle, which was okay, I enjoyed The Circle, but the whole premise of it is how false it is. It's an interesting experiment, but in The Circle, they have to create personas and try and convince a flat of people who they've never met via instant messenger that they are the most authentic. I don't want to see how the sausage is made. And it's so damn polished. I mean, there's no mess or chaos or even organic moments. Like, reality TV feels very, very contrived nowadays because it is. And I think people get nostalgic for the 2000s as a time, particularly now, because it felt like the perfect moment. We had everything and we still had freedom to kind of be awful. I mean, I don't know, the 2000s ended when I was 15, so I can't really say. I think weirdly, Jersey Shore arrived at a time where the culture was still aspirational. Not that these people are aspirational characters, but there's the freedom of, but it feels like the last display of authentic hedonism that I've seen in a while. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the shows of today. Enjoy your slop, I certainly enjoy mine. I'm just saying something changed between these two times. I think Jersey Shore was the last glimpse of a life free from constant social media surveillance. And I envy it. I want a bit of it myself. I've not been able to live any of my adult life without this constant creeping anxiety of watching and performing. I've never really had the opportunity to just be. And that's why I think Jersey Shore is so great and the last good reality show ever.